And that the devil goes after your family and friends and those you care about and those you love because he's too scared to come after you. He just attacks the things he knows you love the most. And sometimes that can really hurt when those people turn against you. And you have to remember that sometimes they're not doing it because of their own selves. They're doing it because of lies and manipulations and confusions. Imagine how confused you are. And then those people who are not quite believers like you, like your children maybe, are young adults or family or friends who are more influenced by money or more influenced by fear. A lot of it is fear. It gets to them in their dreams. It gets to them in their mind. It manipulates. It promises them things. And I haven't seen my children myself in a year. And I'm fighting for my kids. I'm not holding this against my children because I know it's not their fault. They've been lied to and misled, and they don't think that I've been around them for years when that's not true. So that means something was put in their head a year ago, and I fully believe it. And they can sit there and say my mom's crazy, and they can roll their eyes, but that's because they've been told that. A week prior to a separation with this person, my daughter was telling me how much she loved me and appreciated me and thanking me so very much. And then suddenly, with the separation of a person and my ex going to jail and all kinds of other things, my kids stopped talking to me. My family stopped talking to me. It was all coincidental. It was around the same time. That's the coincidental part, around the same exact time of this separation. So that tells me that there's a part of it right there. And I'm not blaming a person because this is darkness doing this. This is about a person. This is about darkness. And I know this and you know this is a fact. And see, the reason it hurts you so bad and the reason it gets to you so bad is because you're a good person. You're a kind person. You put everything into your family and your friends, and you can't understand why all of a sudden nobody's talking to you. Why all of a sudden, well, maybe it was always that way in some ways with some of your family, but not some of those family that you had closeness with. Now, you probably had rough relationships, and you probably have a hard time letting go, because letting go means that you have to let go of a love or a friendship or somebody. And the reason that's so hard is so hard for you is because you love with all you have. You love with your whole heart. You give the shirt off your back for somebody. You give everything you can to make that person happy. And that's because you have that light. You see that light up there? That is you. You are that light. You are that light. And that darkness, you know what? I'll tell you something else. That darkness sees that light. And they seen that light before you even did, because they probably pointed it out to you. Oh, you're a bright, shiny light. Ring a bell? That's because they seen your light before you did.